Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be playing a brand new premium tank in tier 10. Now, this tank is very controversial, and it's controversial for a number of reasons. Now, the Type 5 Heavy is a tank that people have been asking to be entered into the game for many years, literally for many years. You go back and watch Wargaming's old streams, the streams are literally full of, when are you adding the Type 5 Heavy? When are you adding the Type 5 Heavy? And the same answer every single time: never. We are never adding the Type 5 Heavy because it is just too big, it won't fit in Blitz. Yeah, you're seeing it right now. So the armor profile on this is amazing. Honestly, 320 on your turret and 240 on your hull. But not only that, you have 140 armor on your side armor. And then on top of that, you have 200 of rear turret armor and 180 on your hull. So the armor profile on this is truly amazing. Honestly, it is fantastic. The games that you're going to see me play, not so good, but honestly, it feels a bit different now since when I tested it, but I don't bounce as many shots. But yeah, before you was bouncing 3k every game, every single battle. Now, you know, I have to give it a bit of time. So your DPM is 2,209. That is a 19-second reload. Your penetration on your standard AP is 275. Remember, this tank has two different APs. It's one of those weird guns where your standard is 275, but your premium is less at 221, but it does more alpha. So your HE is 89. So your standard damage on this is 700, and your premium AP is 800, and of course your HE, very nice, at 1100. Your aim time is 4.6. again, yeah, it's not going to be special, the same as your gun dispersion at 0.407. It has 8 degrees of gun depression, and it is actually very slow at just 27 kilometers per hour. But having said that, your average speed is 24, so you actually get there pretty quickly. But yeah, after that, it just kind of stays at that level. It does feel slow. It is going to be slow, so don't get me wrong, it's not going to be a very quick tank. Now, why is this tank so controversial? It's not the fact that Wargaming have even said, like, many times that this tank will never be introduced to the game. Like, not just this, they were talking about Japanese heavies in general. Then, of course, they released the Type 71, which then was questioned at the time. Guys, I thought you wasn't releasing Japanese heavies. Yeah, we wasn't, but these are different. Okay, fair enough. They're different. They're not what everyone wanted. But, you know, we'll go with it. They are different tanks. And then this tank comes out. Now, what is controversial is the fact that they know, Wargaming are not stupid. They know how much this tank was wanted. So what they're going to do, put it in crates. Put it as a premium tank. Rather than put it as a tech tree, like, which everybody wanted. Yeah, we know that we can make a shit ton of money on this. Everyone wanted it for years, 10 years plus. Like, everybody wanted this tank. Let's put it in a freaking crate, or however they're going to put it. So by the time this video is released, you will know how it's, I think it is crates, and it's, of course, it's not going to come cheap. So good luck to anyone that does get the tank. Now, it is a shame because I really want the tank. Honestly, I did love playing this tank. I love testing it. It was one of my most fun tanks testing. There are other tanks, of course, that I really did enjoy testing, but this is up there at the top. The fact that it is so strong, like, and even we were just sitting there, even now, like, surely this can't be released like this. With the alpha that it's got, with the armor that it's got, honestly, really, it's going to be released like this. And I can see people having mega damage battles in this, and I can't wait to see the Hall of Fame in this, because I honestly believe it is going to be a big one. And not only about being a massive amount of damage, but I can almost guarantee if someone gets 9k damage in this thing, they're also going to block 4 or 5k damage in this thing. It's going to be mental. It's going to be interesting to see. I'm not going to enjoy coming up against it, of course. The fact that, you know, in a way, I am glad that it is a premium tank, because otherwise, if this is a tech tree tank, no doubt it will not be as strong as it is. I'm very optimistic about that. But yeah, so in a way, I am glad that it is a premium tank. Otherwise, you're just going to see shitload of these running around, and this is not what you want to see in tier 10. But for sure, people are going to spend money. They are going to spend money because people want this tank. Now, you know, the timing of Wargaming bringing this out, I mean, yeah, if they were to bring this out 4 years ago, 5 years ago, maybe even 3 years ago, I 100% they would have earned so much more, because all the people, all the players that were requesting this, all the people that were begging for this tank to come, no longer play. They don't play no more. So if they would have released this as everyone was asking to release this, they would have made a lot more money than they are currently going to make. Now, don't get me wrong, they're going to still make a lot of money on this thing because it is a super strong tank. It is still wanted. But yeah, nowhere near. It doesn't get spoken about half as much as it used to. I mean, no one mentions it in the stream anymore. A couple of years ago, it used to be spammed. When are these coming? When are the Type 5 coming? When is the Type 5 coming? Honestly, it was non-stop. To the point that Alexandra had to say in the chat many times, guys, stop asking for the Type 5 Heavy. It's never coming. And then they changed their mind. Now, I recently done a video where I said top 5 things that Wargaming said was never going to happen that have happened. And this is just one of those. There's many things. So, you know, I'm not saying that never believe Wargaming, never believe what they say. I get things change. I get that things change. The only thing I don't understand is they've always said that the maps are not big enough for this tank. So fair enough, if they bought it out when Reforged comes out, then I get that, you know, they can make bigger maps, but it's not. It's out in the current version of Blitz. So that's the only thing I don't understand. But, you know, it is what it is. It is available. Am I going to try and get it? Probably not, because it is going to be a lot of money. Maybe I'll buy a couple of crates, but it won't be anything. It won't be anything special. But it is a shame, because I really do want the tank. But we'll see. We'll see in future. It's going to come back. It is going to be one of those tanks where, honestly, I thought maybe this would have been the Christmas tank. Like, I think they would have made even more money if this was the Christmas tank, because of course people buy snow globes. You know, they buy snow globes because they get other things, they get other rewards as well. And of course, there is a lot of kids out there that use their Christmas money on Blitz, and you know, that's fine if they want to. It's their money. If they get a Google, you know, a card or a gift card or whatever, then yeah, fair enough, they can spend it on what they want. But I really thought they would have been a lot better putting this as a Christmas tank. If you look at the Christmas tanks over the years, like, there's been some really good Christmas tanks, and I honestly thought this maybe would have been a Christmas tank, but you know, it isn't. So there we go. So that is the Type 5 Heavy, a tank that I believe that I'd never thought I would say this is the Type 5 Heavy currently out in the stores. Yes, it is for crates, but it is in Blitz and it is available right now. Let me know what you think of the Type 5 Heavy. Are you glad that's in the game, or are you a bit pissed off that Wargaming introduced it, especially as a premium tank? But for now, hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. I'm Meadsy69, and I will catch you all soon. Bye-bye.